Good afternoon, splatters, and welcome back to Little Squid League 41. We are picking up right where Pat and Axel left off, bringing you some diamond bracket action. My name is Sophie King, captain of Whip Rays. Oh, you betcha. Instead of gold, one level above that coastline. Are you excited?
Sure. I didn't know that there was a diamond bracket now. I mean, like,
I'm jealous. I wanted to compete for diamond bracket when I was playing the Little Squid League.
I'm jealous now because I just got banned. Oh.
I got banned not too long ago, but hey, some of these teams are looking pretty hot, especially Krill Streak, who we've seen on stream earlier today, and we're looking at a great matchup with Onigiri. Folks, let me tell you, Onigiri has only dropped one game all day, and it was one round to go, so they're looking hot too. But Coastline, I think you said you had a favorite in this one?
No, I didn't. What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm trying to drag your bias out of you. I want to hear it. As we see milk on that carbon.
It's heavy-headed Splatling Nouveau on Krill Streak with the... Like, hold on. I know Chara mentioned this. People sleep on aggro edit. And it's true. It's actually fun as hell. I can walk at people when they die. And I plow crap and they die, and then I throw spot bombs and they die. It's so fun. It's honestly
I love that weapon.
Yeah.
But we do see Krill Streak going 2 down here as Onigiri is going to kind of be roaring in with this Squeezer. Coastline, what are your thoughts on Squeezer? Do you think it deserves a place in the meta? Do you think it's usable? Do you think it's overpowered? Tell me what you think.
Yeah. Next question. Next question.
Yes, the overpowered.
As a tri-stringer player, I hate fighting it. I know people are gonna say, "Yo, just shoot over it." It free-taps me, and I have to reposition anyway. A lot of things suck for me in the meta, like finding a team that sucks. It's not even part of the game, but if I hate it, I hate it. I just want to play. That's it. But Squeezer's always been solid. I've never seen Squeezer not be solid. Actually, no, that's a lie. But still, it's always been a solid weapon, and I don't think it'll ever go down because Nintendo just likes shooters way too much.
Almost a lead flip from Onigiri, as it seems like this neutral is pretty bloody so far. This carbon roller, though, so we're talking about Squeezer being in the meta. Nice Zuka pick there from Redlu. The carbon roller, though, I don't know if you're watching the stream earlier, was going kind of nutty. Do you think that, like, what does the other team, or what does your own team need to do to enable a carbon to succeed?
What you need carbon to do is you need to paint. You need to paint way too much, and I think with Zap and Edit, you're gonna get that paint. You're gonna get that paint like really fast. But also against a comp like Pencil and Shot. Holy shit, Wipeout. Yeah, with a comp like Pencil and Shot, they're gonna paint you as well. So you have to get faster at painting. But if they're just gonna wipe out, then who cares? Go and paint as much as you want, and then the carbon can do whatever. Like go back into zone.
I think I'm with you there, but 2 will go down for Krill Streak. That's kind of an opening for Onigiri to sneak back in here with the Stamper getting 1, the zone flip, and I think something I looked at earlier when Krill Streak was playing is they didn't have a tent player. They had like a junior or a T-Tech, which was giving a lot more paint for the carbon, and I think that's somewhat lost here with the tent instead.
Yeah, tent needs... No, actually, no. Tent doesn't really need as much paint as people think it does. I've seen like high level run Squiffer and tent with Zap. Wait, no, not with Zap, with dualies. So it works. It 100% works. I don't know for carbon, but I mean it's working right now. They're
yeah, you bet it is.
Holding the lead. Yeah.
That was an unfortunate series of jumps that we saw from Krill Streak that kind of gave the control back to Onigiri, but they've got their Zipcaster ready now. They're trying to hold on. Now, if you're running this comp, obviously there's no bows here, right? But what's kind of your plan of retake if you're Onigiri here?
If you're Onigiri, you have double Zuka, so just press your frame 1 insta lose and you win.
Zuka is so good on this stage.
You get 6 frame 1 insta-loses, or you could just go in like that. That works too. But the frame 1 insta-loses work too. You got 10 seconds. You can pay for Zuka. You got it.
Krill Streak is just looking to hold the zone to get a dub here. The pencil has something to say about that, able to flip it back. With less than a minute to go, that's a big penalty. Onigiri has to try and pull something off here to get through that penalty, narrowly avoiding the bomb there. The Zuka is out. The tent goes down. Redlu trying to avoid that Zuka. A jump back from Camo. Oh my goodness, this is getting a little scary.
All these guys have to do is just get their frame 1 insta-loses, but all Krill Streak has to do is just be better at the game. With those crabs, and obviously they still have double Zuka as well, but they're not going to get it as fast as Onigiri because they're playing weapons that can actually paint. But oh wait, no, the flanks exist on this map. I forgot. We have an actual map in Splatoon 3. I forgot.
Isn't it nice to have a map where there's multiple options into mid? Isn't it unforeseen and amazing? As Kaiko getting 2 with the Zuka, trying to flip overtime. That penalty is low. Oh my gosh, Coastline, they're going to make a shot at this, and the edit goes down too, so they're staggered. You kind of have to go in and disadvantage here. Onigiri really just needs 1 pick to secure a win. The tent is pushing up, you see. Is going to get pinched, traded by the shot.
Wait, hold on,
Zuka coming in. Oh, they're trying to flip the zone. Oh my god.
Oh, they're holding it.
No, they can't.
Oh wow.
Onigiri, that was a crazy game.
What a way to start off the semifinals.
Oh, we love that. Hey, I mean, the top 4 teams in LSL, right? Like, we know we're going to see teams that are hungry for that win, teams that have been dominating all day. But, Coast, my question for you is, now that Krill Streak is on the back foot, we saw maybe 2 ink-hungry weapons with the Carbon and the Tent being played at the same time. What do you think their counterpick strategy is here, and do they change anything about their comp?
Meta.
They go meta here? They go meta?
Now, as we're gonna see, we're gonna go to our second favorite map, Little Judd. There, wait, no, that's not Little Judd. That's Big Judd. We're gonna go to Judd now. I think Judd is a very technical map. It's still
the map is just Judd's house.
yeah, it's just Judd.
Judd's litter box.
It's just Judd. It's
oh my
it's a little technical. It's a little technical. You're gonna need to push really hard with your specials, and yeah. What do you have to say about Little Judd's box?
Well, I think that Judd's litter box is probably. Never mind. I was gonna say it's Moray Towers because both that map and Judd's litter box smell like the same thing. Tower control Hagglefish, though. Now, I think this is an interesting counter pick coming from Krill Switch because I feel like Carbons tend to struggle here.
Krill Streak.
It's Krill Streak. You're right. There's so many. There's Ultra Krill Switch. I apologize, Krill Streak. You guys are in the top.
Guy ever gotten the name right?
I know. I can't believe it. Krill Streak. I'm going to pound that into my brain. But either way, Coast, tell me this. Why would they counterpick this if they have such a good Carbon on their team?
If it's such a good Carbon on their team, I don't know. I don't play Carbon. But, like, they have the paint. They have the paint for it. Honestly, if you want, you can just put what is it? You can put their Carbon behind the tent shield and just let them go crazy. There's nothing to counter it. What are they gonna do? They're gonna have to shoot it. They're gonna have to shoot it.
Looks like they did switch to V-Roller for the bubble.
Oh, they did. Oh, V-Roller is, I think it's better on zones. Wait, what? I don't, what am I saying? I think it's better on tower control. But I also think Carbon Deco is also just strong. There's also Machine. I've been hearing from some friends that people sleep on V Machine. At least now, because there's no crab meta and it's 5 frames faster. I mean, I agree. I think it's still a pretty solid weapon if you just want, like, if you already have a Zuka, if you don't want another Zuka, but you have a Machine player, just put him on V Machine. Get you a little combo.
I love that. It didn't work there as Onigiri's going to win the first engagement. Milks the last one left. But as far as that opening goes, I mean, we like the changes that Krillstreak is making, but Redlu coming through again with that Zuka. Holy smokes, what a nice opening. And then how do you sustain a push here, Coast? What's your key to getting that crucial stagger?
You really want to take care of their tent. I normally will sit on tent sometimes. If you have strikes or just like any form of AoE special, it's or even bombs, it works perfectly. And plus people hide behind the tent as well, as you saw with the crab back there. So for this comp, if you just put if you just like, okay, again, just press your frame 1 insta lose Zuka's. But strikes.
Redlu!
Strikes also. Dude, what is Redlu on?
They're going crazy.
Did they put their big brother on the controller?
I guess so. Give it to Big Tommy instead of Little Timmy.
They're going hard right now. The crowd's going hard as well.
Yeah, nice advantage from Krillstreak. Good defense. I think maybe the roller went a little bit too far there, but Nova kind of rebuilding in mid. A lot of specials ready for Onigiri though.
I don't think the roller had enough paint to retreat out of that. And as you saw, the Booyah bomb there, it's you put it on tent and then they can't go there because it's an AoE. The pencil can't sit there. Well, now the pencil's sitting there now because there's no more. They don't have anything else, but you can just do that and it's free. It's so free. I hate it. I don't do that. Don't do that for me.
Again, we see the roller kind of starting things maybe a little bit too early, not getting quite enough paint. Redlu with a terrific pick in the edit. Man, staring right down the barrel of that gun.
That's so true. And getting okay, just go for more kills. Go for more kills. You know, why not?
Yeah, pretty dominant offensive showing by Onigiri here is Redlu Zuka, which has been so deadly for both games so far. Oh my god, Redlu getting 2 so deep in the enemy spawn. Oh, that's going to be the second check for sure.
This is a frame 1 insta-lose. They can't do anything. Well, I mean, they can do something, but well, not if they're getting picked off. Please.
Yeah, that's a nice retreat from Kaiko because you push it to 18. Now, Coast, how often is 18 going to be a game-winning push?
Pretty often. I think for low level, it's much more often than you know, when you get into mid level or things like low ink. Now, even in low ink, you're probably not going to see 18 pushes if they're not KOs. But I think here, for like LSL specifically, because this is capped at Div 7, and also Krill Switch kind of being goats, at least from what we've seen on stream. I didn't watch the stream, I'm just going off of you. It probably won't end on 18, or it might end on 18, or it could just end in a KO for either one. Goodness.
Yeah, I'm excited to see a dominant position for Onigiri for sure, but we see Krillstreak in a nice push here, losing 2 though. They're going to have to back up and hold the space that they currently have. Ooh, see, that's what you don't want to do, is you don't want to try and force tower when you're already down, because now Kaiko's in mid, and the mid is all blue once again.
You could force it for points, but now look at this. You lost your splash. Yeah. There's no more crowd. And now the map is blue. And now they're back in mid. Now they're back in mid with Cooler. They have Zuka.
Redlu with the Zuka ready? No. That's the last thing the enemy team wants to see is Redlu with that Zuka online.
Are they back? Are they back at it again? Maybe. Or maybe not. They lost their pencil. That's their longest range option, and on a backless comp, that's good. That's good for them. For Krill.
Yeah, nice final push attempt, but the GG strikes Onigiri has at their disposal. Coming up now, yep, and that's going to be the game. 2-0 lead for Onigiri. Coast, we have seen some absolutely crazy play from the shot. We have seen some good roller play, but maybe a little bit of desync up front for Krillstreak. I mean, your back's against the wall now if you're Krillstreak. You're down 0-2. Do you just kind of like it keep doing what you're comfortable with, or is this the point where you kind of start mixing things up to find something new?
For me, I'm honestly bad on any other weapon, so I would just say Tri-Stringer. But
Have them go quad tri-stringer.
Go quad tri-stringer. Foot on Rainmaker. Foot on Epic Shredder. You win. You win immediately.
I am doubting if that would work. Quad tri-stringer. I believe in the power of one bow. I don't know about going with more than one unless you're doing like a tri-stringer reef combo. Who knows? But counter pick wise, man, I don't know if Hagglefish was the right pick for a roller. So what kind of other options do you think they have going into this third game?
I think if they're going to keep the roller, they could go to Manta. But I was going to suggest Mako Mark. But Manta,
anywhere where you can have these tight corridors, right? Where the roller can shine, where the roller can get behind you. I think that this is going to be way more viable.
I think more ledges are better for roller.
Yeah.
So they can shark, you know? They can hide behind the ledge. No one sees them. Go get your 4K.
I love that.
But Manta also works because there are a lot more places to shark as well. And I don't know about Rainmaker. I think Rainmaker is fine for this map, and it's a map.
It is.
I don't know. I need you to say something about Manta.
Well, you know that
I don't know what I'm doing.
if you're Red Lou, right? You know that you're still going with that just react Zuka. So how do you mentally kind of come at that as the other team, knowing that the Zuka's tearing you up? Like, what do you have to do differently when you're contesting that?
You probably want to stay behind more cover, like hang around bunker, or just anywhere that the Zuka can't see. It's not saying that the Zuka can't hit you, because the Zuka can hit you. Please nerf it, Nintendo. But as long as you're sitting in safe places and just letting the Zuka run its course, they lost their insta-loses.
I'm with you. As we do see this comp that was earlier on in stream for Krill Streak coming out with the Shot Junior Carbon combo. That is a lot of paint output, and that's what led them to their first set win. So I think this is a good counter pick from them.
Now this comp lets Carbon just go wild. You just go paint for them, and then Carbon can run into their street. Look at this. They might get a pick. They did get a pick, and now they have Zuka. Now they're behind them. No one's looking at them. Go get your picks. Go get your funny little picks. Even Zuka.
Oh my god.
Who cares? Who cares?
Getting Red Lou with the Zuka. How the turntables. The early check for Krill Streak. I love to see it.
I'm not gonna lie, you said how the turntables, and I thought that was normal. I didn't remember that was the meme.
I kind of forgot it was a meme too. Who even knows anymore? What's the real phrase and what's the meme? But we see a nice Zipcaster coming out here. 30.
How the tables turn. That's the real thing. That's the what? Wait, sorry, what you say?
Oh, I just said 32 is a huge push for them to open.
32 is a very huge push to open. Now they just need their Carbon to go get their picks. And I don't even 20 bomb in bracket right now. Do it. I'll give you $5.
Milk is definitely capable of that. They're definitely the kind of player that can pull that off for sure. As one will go down on Onigiri, the advantage is flipping back to Krill Streak. Although,
never mind, they're just walking forward. Never mind.
Yeah, Red Lou held W to a triple. That was a terrific showing there. Now, do you rush check here? What's your option? What do you like to go? Left, right? What's your preference in this map?
After 3K, it doesn't matter. Just go. Don't get it. Don't get it. Why are you sitting up there? Go. Just go. Like if you get games, just run it. Doesn't matter where you go. They're gonna have to respawn anyway. Yeah, and then the one guy's shaking in their boots because it's just the one guy. Like that's 4 other people. No, actually 3 because Red Lou went down. But you get the point.
Yeah, Red Lou was unable to replicate that awesome triple from before, as Milk is going to go up and get a nice clean pick on the Stamper. Looking for the edit, is probably going to get
another
it.
One.
Nice work by Milk to clear up mid.
Unfortunately, no cooler.
Yeah, but Kaiko looking to try and push in is going to get pinched here. And it looks like advantage is kind of slowly going back in favor of Krill Streak.
I do think so. I think this comp was definitely more suited to enable their carbon, and their carbon's definitely mechanically skilled enough that, who knows? Maybe Onigiri just doesn't do anything about it. Maybe.
Yeah, it kind of makes it seem like they should have been doing this comp the whole time because this was what was giving them such success earlier. So, well, I mean, obviously we'll see how this game turns out, but I'm sure if there is a game 4, they'll probably stick with this comp.
They can 100% stick with this comp. But if they do win, it's going to be a counter pick. So, yeah, they might not. Who knows? They don't get
At least the other team can't counter pick a Hagglefish. That'll be a good game.
Oh,
really? Wow, that's a crazy pick. Now, Onigiri is really close. I think they're going to get the lead off of this with 3 going down. Just the carbon is left.
Oh, no.
And they're threatening a knockout here, able to get it all the way down to 10.
Okay, now it's just a squeezer. Now the squeezer's gonna go back because they don't want to fight it 3v1. Or I guess they do. I guess. Well, okay. I guess they do.
Yeah, getting those jumps in, getting the pick, I love it from Kaiko. Oh my gosh, the fall off for them. That was crazy to shut down Milk. That was huge.
Squeezer, I apologize. I was not familiar with your game.
Not familiar with your game, Kaiko. We love it.
I was not.
So 1 minute left. What does Krill Streak have to do? Because this would be a pretty monumental comeback. But I mean, their tournament set is on the line here.
They popped their strikes. They popped their cooler. They could have waited to use strikes. Those were very premature. They have to push the cooler now. They get their Zuka too. We're watching the Zuka. Didn't do anything. Okay, they're gonna have to go and paint for their. They're just gonna have to paint. They're gonna have to outpaint. They're gonna have to dodge their 2 frame 1 Insaluses. And whatever they can. Milk has to put in a lot of work as well, since Milk is their breadwinner right now.
Yeah, nice pick on Kaiko from Milk. But man, that rain's going a little too fast. Oh, when you have to go so far.
Milk is doing way too much for this team. Bet this man an Oreo. I don't know if that was a funny joke.
I enjoyed it. No Oreos this time for Krill Streak and for Milk, as Onigiri will advance with a 3-0 sweep to grand finals. Folks, these guys have only lost 1 game all day, and they are super, super close to winning all of LSL.
100%. Yeah, they're very good. They are very good. I could say, I could just like trash on them and say, oh, you're using 2 Zukas, no skill, haha. But nah, they were doing pretty good. Their squeezer was goated. Red Lou was goated. MVP of the entire set.
Oh, agreed.
Yeah, their sword was putting in some work too, and then pencil.
Yeah, I think we saw a very a meta comp from Onigiri, but played and executed very well, to the point where obviously they were able to make that a decisive set in their favor. And I'm sure they are chomping at the bit to play in grands. On the other side of the bracket, we have Riptide, who we saw earlier beat Squid Sushi, versus Sonata. We're going to take a short break, folks, but don't go anywhere. We'll be back very shortly with grand finals.